I'll break down the long push for you into 3 timings. First is the fast, long push on the rise. The fast long push during the rising phase. It has strong suddenness. Naturally, the difficulty is higher. The second one is the most suitable for everyone. Hitting at the peak of the bounce. Pause and reach. See that? Pause for a moment. 1 minus 2. Go. Long push. What is the third one? It's the rescue long push during the falling phase. Because often, in case we misjudge the ball, by the time the ball comes over, it's already descending. In this situation, is it still necessary to drop it short? What must we do? Push long. No problem. Look, I deliberately wait for the falling phase. Now look, or if I step in half a beat late. Right, now I step in half a beat late. Look, my reaction was slow. I still need to push long. Pushing long doesn't have extremely high requirements for the contact point. If we are capable, we can take it on the rise. And actively fast push. If we are late, we can also use a rescue slow push during the falling phase. So if everyone is practicing this now, you should still focus on the middle point, which means practicing at the peak of the bounce. How do you practice this peak timing? You must first learn to pause. If many of you friends are not pushing long, well, right from the start, you try to actively fast push on the rise. You are very prone to making mistakes. Your hand hasn't yet achieved that. Very confident feeling. Therefore, you must start from the peak and first learn to pause. First learn to pause. Feel that cadence. Pause and stroke. Pause, then stroke. Right? Pause. Stroke. Pause, then stroke. See that? Slow, fast. See? Slow, fast. Slow rhythm, fast stroke, fast. I'm giving you all a summary. Slow fast rhythm, stroke, slow rhythm, fast stroke, slow rhythm, fast stroke, slow rhythm, fast stroke. In receiving these few words, this is the golden rule for amateurs to increase consistency. Let me briefly explain this. Fast stroke, fast in fast does not refer to how much brute force we apply here. What does this fast refer to? It means our stroke from the starting point to the final follow must be executed smoothly. How? It refers to fluidity. No hesitation. No pausing mid-stroke. At the very least, you finish it in one breath. If you finish it in one breath, your movement definitely won't be slow. That's why it's called a fast stroke. It's not called a ruthless stroke, nor is it called a forceful stroke. It is simply what? You can understand it as a fluid stroke, slow rhythm, fluid stroke, slow rhythm, fluidly executed. You must finish it completely. Fluid stroke. So the only issue we really need to solve right now is what? It's that when pushing long, everyone still needs to be careful. Our fingers and wrist. When applying force to push long, you do not need to generate power by flicking your wrist. This is a problem many friends have. Flicking the wrist. Absolutely do not open your wrist first. Do not snap your wrist like this to push long. Fix your racket angle with the racket tip pointing forward and down. And then use what? Use your forearm to guide the upper arm for a pushing force. Look, ready, forearm and upper arm guiding it to push forward. This is the power from the arm. Secondly, what kind of power? It is the body. Our center of gravity. During the process of stepping in from back to front, there is a forward driving force. See that? 1 minus 2, this driving force of the body, combined with the arm's pushing action. Combine these two forces together. Merge these two forces together. Let me show everyone first. Body plus forearm and upper arm pushing forward. Come on, 1 minus 2, pushing forward, see? Body driving the forearm, Body driving the forearm. Body driving the forearm. I'll use a shake hand grip to show you. Body driving the forearm. My bad. Body driving the forearm. Body driving the forearm. Body driving the forearm. Backhand is exactly the same. Body driving the forearm. Body driving the forearm. Body driving the forearm. Can hold backhand too. I'll demonstrate it multiple times. Body driving the forearm. Body driving the forearm. Body driving the forearm. Did you all see that? So, body and forearm combined together. Then we need to integrate another force. What is it? Many friends ask, so do my fingers and wrist not exert any force at all? Yes, but what we are doing is simply, what? The fingers gripping the racket. At the exact moment of ball contact, we apply pressure to the grip. Look everyone, at the moment of contact, apply pressure to tighten the grip. It's just applying pressure to squeeze the racket. We don't need this pressure to cause the racket to move drastically. Instead, it's a pressure that fixes the racket firmly. An instantaneous grab of the racket. An instantaneous grab. Come on, I'll show it to you now. Everyone can deliberately watch my hand. This instantaneous Isn't there an instantaneous tightening? Instantaneous forearm tightens. Look, there's a tightening grab. Once you tighten the grip, once your fingers grab the racket, the power of your final stroke will become what? It will become concentrated. Only then will you have a braking effect. You need braking to have concentration. Just like when serving. Look, 1 minus 2, braking, concentrated braking. 1 minus 2, concentrated braking. This is the fingers and wrist grabbing the racket. 1 minus 2, this creates concentrated braking. Right? Fast serves also require this 1 minus 2 concentration. This concentration comes from grabbing the racket. Quality, you also need concentration. It also requires the fingers to apply a squeezing force to the grab wrist. And stop force. This way, it's equivalent to the body weight stepping forward, pressing a force forward. The forearm guiding the upper arm to push forward and down. That is one force. And the third is the fingers grabbing the racket. That is the third force. Combine these 3 forces together, and your long push is set. Alright, let me show everyone again. Forearm, grip, body, forearm, grip. See? No backswing. Body, forearm, grip, body, forearm, grip. Watch, body, forearm, grip, body, forearm, grip. For dropping short push, what does it need more? It needs soft control and absorbing the force. So for the grip tension in your hand, you don't need such an instantaneous, excessive braking effect. This instantaneous braking is used to assist in generating power. Dropping short uses borrowed force. So we do not need to deliberately use this grabbing action to control it. These are the 3 elements of the long body, push. Forearm grip, body force plus arm force plus wrist force. Right, I'll demonstrate it. Wait, now look, forearm grip. My timing was too early. If the timing is too early, it's easy to hit into the net. Reach, see that? Wait, forearm grip. Wait, forearm grip. Wait, forearm grip. Wait, forearm grip. Right, pushing long is mainly used against side spin or side backspin. But as I just told everyone, if the opponent serves me a side topspin ball, just use the racket angle adjustment I just taught you. If the opponent's racket is vertical, then I push it the same way. You go over there. Look, he serves to me with a completely vertical racket. This kind of ball. If I need to push, if I presses his racket down, chop down on it just the same. Peak timing, 1 minus 2. See that? Snap. 1 minus 2. Snap. Even if he serves a no spin or top spin. See that? You can still do it.